I've still got updates to do. And OBS just reset the layout. Please stop that. Please stop readjusting the sources, please. There's a reason why quick actions is that big. So I can access all my quick actions. Bloody hell. Right. Check if the music is playing. I think it is. Is it? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. This is a new track I've added to the playlist. Give that a listen. Apparently, I found out, not to be honest, if anyone was even here this time, if they were, I'd be saying something along the lines of, apparently, pre-roll ads happen regardless. I think literally at the very beginning. I'm not sure. Active stream time. Long preload ads that incoming viewers see when joining your stream, and can be disabled by using mid-roll ad breaks. Ad breaks during the stream with adjustable heads up time. What, so... Okay. Increase ad rev share. Affiliates can now earn 50... Fuck off. Oh, whatever. Twitch. That's how... If this is the rule set, then I guess, it's that, or I get fucking not executed. I get I was gonna say graduated, but I'm not a VTuber. I mean expelled. They, the VTubers, they graduate. I get expelled. To be honest, I'm not quite sure myself on like the ads, like whether or not I turn off ads specifically if they count as ads or not. I'm there looking to see if I've made it, like, the green bar in like the home section. It shows like, oh, here's how much revenue you've earned, and I'm just looking at like I'm looking at 1 penny basically. And I'm wondering like if that goes up or down, and if it goes up at any point in the week, which may or may not even be beneficial because I stream almost, like, the maximum I could stream is like 18 hours, but 12 hours a week seems like the ballpark. But like, I'm curious if that goes up. But I wouldn't know if it was someone, subbing to me, or a collective of people basically was like, you know what, I'm not watching this twat. There's ads right at the start, so bugger him. Ow, I hit my fucking desk. But yeah, like, I've been needing to look at this to see if anything is going on, because, like, obviously, case in point, if I turn ads off, then money's coming through, therefore I know ads are not being used. But I feel like it would be inevitable for them to be on anyway, because I am one singular cell battery out of the many cell batteries that house this website known as Twitch. I'm one cell battery next to that other cell battery. You've got that person that plays COD, and you've got that person that does VTubing, you've got that person that paints their naked body, you got that, like, I'm one of the many cells in a small AA battery that ends up becoming this giant generator of fuck knows what. That's Twitch. So I don't think ads are gonna. I don't think ads are gonna disappear. I don't know, but I'm keeping an eye out. Only to say that because I mentioned this because I looked through the graph and I'm like, you're telling me that people get ads for the first few minutes of the stream when the stream starts? And I'm like, then what I do at the start doesn't bloody matter. I don't know. Like, think about it. Like, there's a time where you start and people are waiting because you'd be waiting. So while you wait, you're watching an ad on BT or fucking Kit Kat bars or something, and then you start because you know that timing's in there. So there's that pre-roll shit section where you don't care for the first 2% of the entire stream that you're gonna have because you know everyone's gonna come in, is gonna be watching ads because Twitch want you to. You know, it's not a favor, it's just a demand. You know. So I'm there thinking to myself, anything I'm saying right now means nothing because everyone's going to be watching some buggering ad for like 20 minutes or something. Not 20 minutes, like 30 seconds. But I don't know. I'm saying that to be a bit more aware that no one could be here for a specific amount of time. I don't know. I need to do one thing though, and I think I'm not quite sure if people even know, but what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it right now, is I want to go into my Twitch channel points, and I want to make a new channel point reward that literally just says ad got me. Use this when the ads get you. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Get you. There we go. When the ads get you. Require viewer to enter text. No. That will be another, I don't know, 25. Make it easy for you. Yeah, there we go. Ad got me. Use this when the ads get you. Get. There we go. That's a cheap one. Oh, I said 25, went down to 10. Okay, fair enough. We'll go off of that. Yeah, there we go. That is there. If anyone gets fucked over by the ad people and they tell me that they got advertised about Amazon or something and they're there like, yep, I know about Amazon Prime now because Twitch shoved it in my face, unskippable for me to have to deal with or something. I don't know. But yes, welcome everyone. I'm back again. Today, I've got some emotes I want to do. These are some emotes. Well, one emote I have one emote I wanted to do a few weeks ago, but I never got to it. But I'm excited for what this emote actually can be used for alongside just being a emote. And I got another idea that I actually might leave for later, but I want to do both of them today. However long it takes me. We'll see what happens today. We'll get started then. First off, I wanna. Oh yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that fucking shortly. Jesus. My mum came home an hour ago because she her and my sister went to Tesco and they brought me back some pepperoni. I was very happy when they brought back a 5-pack for me, and I was like, I wasn't expecting that. Made me happy. So I'm eating them right now. Right. So, I need, for this first emote, I need a star eye emoji. Because that's what I want to do. I want to do a star-eyed emoji. Just want to keep it up. Just want to keep that up because I want to use that as a star-eyed emote. Right. Hello, emote. Well, hello, sticky note, more like it. I need you today. You're 4, but if you can stay on my tablet, that would be nice. Also, for reference, I want to open up my cry laugh. Mad to think this fitted on mad to think that this fitted on 112. So this one actually, let me decrease the size. I was gonna go 300, but what I want to work on in a minute, I want later. I mean, I want it to be 300. Sticky note stay. Canvas size. Right. What is he looking at? He looking at that. He looking at that pepperoni stick. That's right, everyone. It's me. It's me. Looking at the pepperoni stick. Right. So that's me. We're gonna go for like a square head. Part of me was looking at this as a reference to like another emote that I've seen, but I don't know. I don't know if I've seen anything specific to this. I just know for a fact that what I'm going off of with this emote reminds me of like another emote I've seen, but I'm basically thinking about what I'm thinking about like maybe a year more in the past of seeing something familiar to this. But hey, everything in the world has its own specific view. I definitely view something similar. Right, I'm gonna bend that down a little bit. It's a bit too big. Make it kind of noticeable. So yeah, this is going to be a bit donation reward. So if I look at my um, emote section, I currently have one more slot for 10k bits. To be honest, maybe the intention of someone give me 10k bits and then I give you this emote would have been a good intention, but then it's kind of like, oh wait, it's more like I need 10k bits to get 25k bits, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get. I don't know how I'm gonna end up getting like an extra emote tier for 25k bits or getting 20 subscriber points just for more emote slots or even being able to get more, you know, animated emote slots, even though I haven't had any. But like, for me right now, I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna get the support to add more emotes. But I feel like I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna have to go to measures beyond anyone's beliefs to be able to get the support just to add another emote. That's just how it is, really. But I say, I mention it because hey, there's a meta on this platform, and sadly, I'm not a woman or an individual that can speak with a very good feminine accent, a very feminine voice. So all I have is me, and the footprint. This is all I have. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna have to meet myself in the middle. This plus this equals maybe more bits, maybe more subs, I don't know. That's kind of what's happening, Call it evil for me to mention this, but hey. How to make a good YouTube thumbnail. Class dismissed. Oh wait, no, last bit. Class dismissed, So if you can't beat them, join them. So, that was my mind. That was my thought process for a bit. Well, not that it was. That it was in my thought. It was in my mind for a bit of, what would this do? Like, what would I do to do this? What would I make the most of doing these specific types of ideas? Like, to be honest, I'd draw tits all the time if I wanted to, but I'm not always a fan of drawing the boobies, so I most likely don't draw the boobies. But I definitely would if I had the chance. Ooh, actually, I got a better idea. Let's make a really good 2D star. That's not a really good 2D star. I need me a really good 2D star. Oh, wait, is it? Okay, straight. Trying to make myself a really good 2D star. Ah, fuck it. We're doing it live. I've already proved that my 3D is kind of bonkers. But I like my implication of 3D in a way that allows me to kind of do a decent job, all things considered. But I guess, you know, whatever I'm able to do right now is already a good start. Like, look at that. Why flummox it when you can just give it a shot? Rogue Unit, bloody hell, what a song. I'm gonna turn that down. It's gonna scream at me. So yeah, one thing I'm thinking about with this is that I want to give it like a 3D sort of look. Also, let me lower the opacity on this so I can work on this star. Also, I feel like I'll be working on the shapes here. Like the shapes will be easier. There's star eyes, and then there's making the stars look more nicer by just giving them a 3D look. Like, I want that to be the part about this. I want this to look good. I want this to be the bit donation emote. The bit would be down there. I am working in a very small space, but the best part is that I'll have the room for the rest of it. Just need to meet in the middle. Yeah. This is the best part about sketching for me. We just start. And we connect the dots as we go. That's a plane. That's a plane. That's also a plane. That's a straight. That's also a straight. You can see a little bit of this side. So I'm swallowing. And I'm assuming that it would be a bit more straight like that. That's also a plane as well. Get rid of that bit of the star as well. There you go. I already know the light side and the dark side of this star. And then, what I can do, because I'm lazy, copy and paste it. And then flip it. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Right. So, I wouldn't mind these being big. That's me. So big that there'd be the main focus. I wouldn't mind doing what I did for the other emote that I did and put like emojis over it, but I think this one will prove the point if I do enough colour to it. And to be honest, you know, like I like what I did here. Because I was showing a bit more of the primary colours. Like I like, if I'm gonna simplify everything down to literal grey, I wouldn't mind trying to add in the primary colours, at least. I'll be trying to add them here, because I don't think I'll be able to. But I'm going to try. Right. Let's combine these together. Also, yeah, I'm using a bit of purple. I want to try and do that from now on. I like the purple. I like a darker purple. Might not always work out, but I like it. I've been enjoying the purple. It was what I used to change up the tail, the tail and the wings for Lucia. I like that she's got a bit of like a tint of purple in the darker parts. It's a colour. It's a very dark colour. Right. So we have the heart. So we have the. I was gonna say heart. This could be heart eyes, but they're star eyes. Right. I think this would be a good viewing angle. I think this would be a good angle for the head. It might even be a tangent for all I know, actually. It might be a tangent for all I know. Because I could line up the side of the head with the line of the star. I might do that. No one's going to notice. Well, by proxy you would now. But it might actually be easier for me. It's a small detail, but you know, small details being so small, it's basically a singular pixel. You know, like you wouldn't notice that up there, would you? Unless I told you just now. Anyone else would be like, you would know. Oh bloody hell! It wasn't. The playlist wasn't doing the shuffle. Do the shuffle. Righty. That would be it. All that I would want to add now, what I'd want to do actually first is I'd take this, shrink it down a little bit. Cause I need to get my hair in. Also, speaking of hair, I need to sort my hair out. I could show you this just by just showing this. So from a downward angle, my hair, at least in how I present it, it's a tuft like this, and then there's a section here that juts off to the side. You wouldn't see it, but yeah, from the front, these bits are gone. The power of aging. I fucking hate you. But we're going to be asymmetrical. I'm going to be a bit asymmetrical with this. So... So that would be the general shape. Which what I could do is I could just maybe make that look a little bit bigger. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it disappears off. Oh, doesn't matter if it disappears off the screen. I just want it to take up most of the space. May even be nice to have it align with the top of the Ooh yeah, I like that. Maybe even like that, so it's a bit more. Yeah, that could work. Doesn't matter if this is a bit off. There's no asymmetry here. Well, there is symmetry. There isn't. There isn't symmetry. Everything here is going to be somewhat asymmetric. The stars are going to be symmetrical. Then I have to draw them again. But yeah, there you go. That would basically be the emote. That would basically be the emote, depending on if I change the hair size or I really make it noticeable. But this would basically be it. Kind of like, because I like the head shape. I kind of like how stupid I do it. I kind of think of it as kind of like, here's the top of the head and then here's the jaw. Like, I like that shape because it's kind of like they're talking, they're shouting. I do want to do a better job at figuring out how to do like a more realistic interpretation, but I couldn't give less of a shit. Make sure that isn't a tangent. Cut a section out of my hair. Make sure that isn't a tangent. Like that. There we go. Hello! Hello, Andrew. Welcome. We are doing emotes today. Hopefully having a good Wednesday. Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Ooh, bloody hell. I should be saving this. Oh! Did I separate? No, I did not. I'm going to need to do some file management. But this is called Star Eyes. That's what it's called. This one's going to be called See Who Star Eyes. And it's going to be a 10k bit reward. And then after that, it's whoever decides they have disposable income throwing it my way because they want me to do another remote like this. I don't know. But this is the last slot of the 10k bit emote reward. I've done 1, I've done 5. This is the 10. And I've also got another one I want to do for subscribers underneath. That's what I want to do today. So we're starting out with something easy and something quite cool. And at least in a simplified manner, something that I think will look really nice next to the cry laugh and the liquor. You'll have the liquor, you'll have the cry laugh, and you'll have the star eyes. And they're all, they all have a nice, like, thing to it. So this is another one I want to add to that. trifecta currently of what I've got available. So sit back and enjoy me figuring out how the fuck do 3D work. Bless me. This is what people sub for me sneezing. Oh, God. Bless me. It's actually a good night for me. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear. Glad to know things are going well. Well, glad to know that your night is doing well for you. Got back into studying today as well. Thank you for the liquid. Water this time. I did have a Yazoo milkshake, but I already drank it. Because I did studies today. And I overthought it for a good 50 minutes. Got back to it and thought, fuck it. My mentor's going to tell me what's wrong anyway. So an attempt is better than me struggling to make one. And it's going well. I wanted to get more stuff done today. So I wanted to do that before doing this so I can just get it out the way. I would have done it earlier, but like, I'm an efficient person, man. Like, I get stuff done, but you don't ask me how long it took me. Because you'll be very, very disappointed. Actually, you wouldn't be disappointed, you'd be surprised. Wow! You say that this took you 7 weeks? I'm like, yeah. But it looks like it only took you a day. I'm like, you have no idea just how wrong you are and how flattered I should be. Anyway, that's literally it. Right. So there is the head. And we're going to go straight into the colour, because I want to do the colour now. I did do black for the afro, well, not this one, but I've moved on to using slightly slightly purple line art. I want to see how that looks. I might not always be consistent, but I want to use, let me open that one. Here it is. This one. Where is it? Boom. Am I not? Give me a sec. There we go. I'll be telling you about this one in a minute. Don't you worry. Right. So we have colours. And now, for the aesthetic, we're going to turn off anti-aliasing. Because I like purple. Because I like how, pixely texture it all is. There's less to do actually here because the hair isn't really going to have any line art on it. So, the shape of the head isn't going to have, the shape of the hair isn't going to have much standing. I'm just picking colours for consistency. Yes, the juicy pixels look nice. Indeed. Right. There we go. There's the hair. Now, let's. I want to look at the reference of the star eyes. That's interesting. There's blue star eyes. There's red star eyes, and people are using gold star eyes. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So from the references I'm seeing, there's purple, there's gold, there's blue, and there's red being used for stars. That's it. So it's red, purple, blue, or gold. I'm gonna have to check. Not check. I'm gonna have to see what each do for me, because if I'm gonna go for that's I might go with blue, because at least I can go for something a bit more red for the mouth. So, for example, I want to take the red from here and bugger you. I want to take the red from here, and I just want to start using it for the mouth. Just to separate that a little bit. I might even try and be consistent in giving it a bit of a diagonal look to it, just so it's a bit more consistent with the shape I'm going for, like that. And then why not give the blue a try from here, and then I can just basically fill all this in with a bit of blue. See how blue looks. I'll be cutting in the shapes as well. Since I had the sketch already done, I can just take a section of the I can just take a section of the sketch and just start colouring in that area, and then if I don't like it, I can just add more to it. Maybe blue with white highlights. Yeah, that might be an idea. Okay. I wouldn't use red because the mouth is red, at least in this context. But I'm not sure about blue now. Like, hear me out. I'm using blue, but I'm also now using purple for the highlights as well. So there's this area here where I could basically just go with yellow. Because then what I could do is I could maybe have a slight off-brand purple, off-brand bluey purple, because I'm using line art. And then use yellow because, that would make a bit more sense. Also with yellow, I could maybe... Let's give yellow a shot. I have this yellow. Ooh, boom. Ah, blue and yellow. Huh. Right. I like the blue one. You think? Okay. I think I might go with blue then. because I can make it very light. Yeah, I'm gonna go blue. Okay. Yes, contrast. I, to be honest, I'm not. I don't know about contrast. I just know that things need to be light and dark. Like yin and yang exists for a reason, you know. Like, you know, there's black or white, not grey and grey. Ooh. A Kit Kat and two McVitie's BNs. Never tried these before. Popping candy. Oh, okay. I'm about to have bloody Pop Rocks in my mouth. The Pop Rocks in this are not really popping. My my mouth is not really popping. No. Nope. McVitie. The chocolate's nice, but the popping is not really popping. If I was a girl, my pussy wouldn't be popping. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 stars. Oh my god. That's 2 stars. What? Yeah, so I'm taking the piss. Right. Got another one as well. So we'll give it a second chance. Wondering if I need to move the shape back a little bit. Because I'm thinking about the perspective. And that if I wanted to think about the perspective of this, because if I decided to go off of what I currently had, the angle would be a little bit off. Whether or not that's actually intentional from me, because I could actually be doing that, because on the other hand, we've got I don't know. We've got this line and we've got this line. Oh, give me the right brush, please. Thank you. Maybe it was intentional. We'll just see how the line art holds up with it then. But I wouldn't mind giving it a bit more space to it. If that's the case, I'll make this a bit taller as well. I've got the other eye to do as well. I'd be copying that as well, because both of these are the same. I might do the same thing here. Right. So if I got rid of these, that's what would be there. Apparently I'm missing a chunk. Oh, Apparently I'm missing a giant chunk here. I am on the wrong layer. Missing a giant chunk here. So, like a chunk here, a chunk here. Line that up a little bit. I'm using the lines as some sort of like guide, like with a star, or at least like a 3-point star. You're thinking about the fact that there are three. There's straight lines going across all of them. Like it's kind of like when people do the quick star. It's there's straight lines that connect it together. And I'm assuming from perspective, I'm looking at these lines here because they're going to be straighter. But I mention that now because this is going to be 3D. This is going to be a 3D star. So I don't want half of this to be up here. So, I'm just measuring that out because I know it's going to be... I know that I'm going to be off by like a tiny bit. I'm going to be like, shit. Anyway. I am going to go to here. And we're going to pick this color out. And now what we can do is I can fill in the remaining sections of the head. Did I add line? Yes, I did. Did I? I did. I technically did. Yeah, got the line down there. I'm using the wrong tool. God damn it! Right, you see the line down there. It starts here. I'm on the wrong layer again. Why am I on the wrong layer again? So brilliant. Almost as brilliant as the sun. I would be using the symmetry tool here, but like... I don't actually know what the symmetry tool is. And I don't care, because I'm not going to use it anyway. Like... The lack of symmetry, I think, just makes this a lot more nicer. And I mean accidental asymmetry. Like, there's the cut of my hair out, and then there's this being slightly skewed off, I've got the old man jaw. I've got star eyes. I got star eyes. Oh my god. There's a line here going down here, and there's a line going down here to here. Just to add that shape in. That would be it. What the dog doing? He's barking at fuck knows what. Or he's telling people to subscribe. That's why I tell him to shut up. Because you don't need to subscribe. But Bailey wants you to. That's why Bailey barks. Yes, the symmetry is good. Gives it character. The asymmetry. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ooh. Got Kit Kat as well. I'm very happy right now. Right. So, about the colours. The liner is... Oh! Got popped there. You might not heard it, but I'm feeling it right now. It's popping. It's quick ASMR for people. Get completely unsettled by McVitie's McShitty's popping bastards. Right. By the power of needing to do line art, we're going to now add line art. These are the lines. Look at... Ooh, that's... Luckily, most of the line art doesn't actually need to be done because most of the hair's taken up the silhouette, which is the same colour as the line art. So I don't need to worry at all about the actual... I don't need to worry as much about the shape of anything because most of it's just going to be covered by the... most of it's going to be covered by the hair, so the lines don't need to be done, which is great. Obvious time saver. And I guess when I get to colouring this, I'm going to be putting more intention into the bloody stars, more like it. Which is very nice. I need you on Antios as well, because I need that line art to look pixely. It needs to be so pixely that it gives... Oh, what are their names now? I forgot. Insert any Rule 34 porn artist that does their work in pixel art. That person. That person. I'm just thinking about all the people that do like pixel art NSFW shit. I look at that and I'm like, that's underrated. It's funny. And you know what? I'm going to talk about it. I like it because it does something differently to a lot of other NSFW stuff that, funny enough, you're only gonna fucking see it in pixel NSFW. I'm sorry. You will see it only in that style. I don't get it. What? You won't see it anywhere else. You see it in pixel art though. I don't get it. What? I don't know. Pixel easy, line not. I don't know. Single line. 2 lines. 3 lines. Bruh. Pixel NSFW. I'm not joking. Like, oh, you know, fuck it. Look up the 17-minute video of that one character from Chrono Trigger, or was it Fire Emblem? It's Chrono Trigger. The red bitch and the white bitch. Solid. Interpret that as you will, but solid. That's all I gotta say. I don't like this. This that looks weird. Let's cut that and give it a bit more of like a straighter look to it. We'll thicken the centre though. but not the outer portion. Like that. Yeah, right. So we be going into the star. This is going to be interesting. I might try. I might try and not do the lineup for the. I might try and not do the lineup for the star, but there's not enough pixels. Well, there is enough pixels. Boing. What? Yeah, so most of the lineup is going to be masked by the head and the hair. So I won't need to do so much shaping. Cut a little bit of that. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm using the wrong tool. Stop it. There we go. Cut a bit of that off like that. There we go. Look at that. Right, so if I got rid of this, that would be what I'd have so far. Right, let's clean up all this. That portion is the forehead. That is... Look at that. Look at that. Here. Here. Yeah. He. He. Ear. There you go. There's the funny. This is where I'm going to figure out the shape of the star in a way where I don't have to put that much time into it. I just need to line up everything in such a way where everything just comes together in a certain way. But I'm gonna be fucking around with this for a little bit. Bring that up there. Give that a bit more of a shape to it. That can go not all the way up, just up enough like that. Bailey! No one wants to subscribe. Bailey, you better be quiet. You better be quiet. No one's gonna subscribe. Shush. Okay. Bring back the star eyes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the colour of the lines and I'm going to just bring it slightly towards blue and I'm just going to go straight down. Actually, let's look at the reference I've seen. So there's a reference here involving blue eyes. The lines are very dark. So I could very much take the dark line art and start adding that in on top. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Doesn't have to be perfect. But part of me is definitely going to say it will be. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, bring it down here. This is interesting. I've gone a bit overboard with the lines. Unless that was intentional. And then put that line here. Yeah, this was a weird one. Got this line here. Like that. Then what I can do is I can chop up the silhouette. I guess pixel art is biblically accurate art style. Well, you've got Cave Story, and then you've got cultured NSFW porn of characters in pixel style getting their baby bag filled. So I approve of pixel art. Nothing else. Nothing else to say. That's all. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Nothing else to say there. That's all. That's all you're getting from me. That's all you're getting from me. Wouldn't mind making the line art on this just a little bit more. I'll be definitely thickening this later, but I feel like the lines, because this is at a diagonal, so I'm like, oh yeah, I would do well to kind of fix that a little bit. Part of this, actually, let's do the silhouette. We don't need the line art on the inside. We can darken the silhouette and start adding something nicer over that. Kind of like what I did for the sub emotes. The sub badges. The sub badges had the same intention. Oh. Oh, okay. I was going to say for a second. Thought I did that on the wrong way for a second. Thought I did that on the wrong way for a second. I was about to implode.
The shape is all there. You just need a bit of extra hit, and you're all good. I promise. Everything's gonna be alright. I promise. Ha 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 ha.
The lines are a bit down, so I'm going to just add that in instead, just so they're not too big. And I can get rid of that portion because I don't need it. Then I can it's always nice to have a bit of a short what's the word? A short break from things. But then we go immediately into doing stuff like this. I do like doing emotes. I do have a lot of ideas, but I know that there's only so many I can do at one time. And then I'm going to need to let the tank refill and figure out what the next idea is. Because I'm at the point now where I'm like, yes, I would do well to make this emote look a bit more nicer. Or, revisit an idea because I didn't intentionally like it. Or just changing the line, not the line, or changing the idea completely because you didn't really like it. Once again, I'll get to this in a minute. So it's always nice to come back to something a bit more simple, because I know I'm really going to benefit from just continuing from something that will benefit us all. Emotes that have a good sense of charm, innocence, and feet. I mean, design. That's what I meant to say. Give that a bit of a boldness as well. What are you bolding these up now? Oh, come on. I could... What the hell? Of course. I actually wouldn't mind these little small artifacts to not be here. Like, keeping that clean look on these, I think, would be quite nice, actually. You won't, once again, You will not know, but I will. And I'm looking at this going, yes, I would do well to kind of make it kind of look a bit, not one-to-one clean, but there is consistency in the shapes that I think would make them look a lot more powerful in their readability. And also I can actually make the silhouette look a bit more nicer as well by doing so. Because then I have a better idea on where all that shape is meant to go. Because there's the outline and then there's the inner portion that I wouldn't mind trying to make a bit more nice. I still got the other one to do. Right, there we go. Okay, back to colour. And we're going to just add the liner in there. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's a good start. That's a really good start. Well, it's a really it's a really good start. It's a really good start. Ha. I am not funny. I am not funny at all. Anyway, I'm gonna AFK for a sec. That's AK. AFK. I'm gonna AFK for a sec. Because I'm now gonna eat my Kit Kat first. I'm actually gonna turn my bloody light on. It's getting dark in here. Shit. I dropped my speaker on the floor. How about you charge and stop falling off my bed? How's that? Whew. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Sounds about right to me. Well, if I don't have a break, just have a Kit Kat. Do I get punched in the teeth? Does the Kit Kat know I'm still working and poison me? Is there chemicals in my body that activate to make anything that comes across as chocolate as poisonous? Bringing forth the idea that if you do not have a break and have a Kit Kat, the Kit Kat will kill you. I don't know. Good thought process. Maybe it's just that it doesn't taste as good. And this just tastes good. Dog still barking. You have 5 new likes. Thanks, Instagram, for telling me what I already know. I do thank a lot of you for the support on the post of my recent piece. It took me a month, but I got it done. Even though it was late, it's still great that I actually got it done. Proves to you I can actually draw, and that could and also could not be my first attempt. But yeah, I'm gonna look back at that in, let's say, what, a year's time and go, wow, I suck. Let's have something to compare to it. Because surely I don't always have I don't always have work done. It takes me a while to finish work. You know, there's that difficult period of time where you're just like, what the fuck do I do? But I get through. And it all works out. It all comes together. That's the part that makes longer pieces just more satisfying. You're just being patient. Right. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Queen.
Hey, Flo.
Right, so I know where the shapes are specifically to the perspective, at least from the sketch I did. Now what I want to do is either use a separate colour for the shadow, or just keep it as it is, because I do have the... Well, actually, I wouldn't even be using the I wouldn't actually be using the airbrush yet, because I would this is not exactly a round, it's not a round object. Can I please get the line art of my choice, please? Can I? Thank you. So that would be one part of the line. All this here would be dark. This part here would also, all the way up here. Ooh, this is that part where I'm going to have to figure out what the shape is, because the shape is a bit fucked. I'm definitely going to be fucking around with this shape to make it look as good as possible because it's a bit weird right now. And you got this bit here. I've got to do this twice as well, so I gotta know what I'm doing on one side and then the other will come together. Hopefully. Maybe bring all the way up more. And then maybe just no. This is not the line art, this is the colour section. That's a bit skewed. Okay. Let's bend back all these shapes, make it look like an actual bloody star. Actually, it might not even matter now. Because it could be because of this line. It could be because of this line. Oh, bloody hell. Can I get this colour? Thank you. Could just be because of this line. Could be because of that line. It needs to look like a star in perspective, but part of it looks like they've pulled up the trousers up too much. And then here, bring up a bit more like that. Have that go up a bit more. At least the shape I can try and take and change up if I want to keep the colour the same, but for now I'm going to keep it like this and then focus on making, because once I've figured out the shape of the shadow side of this star, what I can do is I'll go back in and start adding a bit more nicer colours to the dark side, because I'll add some lighter reflected light that will look nice. I just need to figure out why this is looking a bit off. That could be thinner. Knowing that I've done stuff today, I'm wondering what to do for my evening. That's my question right now. What am I going to do for my evening? The star's getting there, but it kind of looks like it's got a bit of a block end to it. This is the part where we're going to start figuring out the lines. This looks great. It's just this line. It's just this. Right layer, please. Thank you. It's just this line right here. It's just that line right there. So now how did I manage this? think it was because what I tried to do here. Let's actually use this. Let's. That line's there. It looks fine to me. I don't know what I've done. I'm gonna have to fuck around and find out what I ended up doing, because that's not what it's meant to look like. Nah, that's a bit skewed. Okay. New perspective. Got me. Anything. We'll see who find out what the fuck he did to this star. Will the problem arise on the second star? Find out after the break. I'm not. Find out after the break. Boom. Get an ad. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's cruel of me. If I wanted to give an ad, I'd give my own ad. Well, I got nothing to advertise. I've got nothing to advertise. Maybe it's because of this little section here. Maybe it's because of that little section there. Maybe it's because of that little section there. For you. Oh, bugger you. Looking at the... What have I done to this? What have I done to this star? Because I can't... I'm gonna need to thicken it because it's the silhouette. I feel like I'm gonna have to stick with what I've got because it's kind of like it's a bit off, but it's kind of like, yeah. Why does it look off? I think I know why. This portion here. It's this portion here. That's why it looks off. It's that portion there. Because it's not lining up. Then this portion here can spread out like that. And then part of that would end up needing to be, well, as it is. Because it looks off, but that's because it's diagonal. I guess if I wanted to add the lines in, I would add the rest of the line in there. It's getting somewhere now. I just need to maybe extend this out a little bit more. And then have that line come out. Am I not able to do 3D stars, or am I missing something? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm missing like one thing. Maybe I need. It's because of this line as well, isn't it? this line right here. Let me thin this line out because it's a bit too extreme. Okay, now it's a bit disproportioned. Okay, let's start delete. Oh. Let's start getting rid of a little bit of this so it's a little bit more flatter like that. Because that's meant to be straight. And it is. But it's not proportionate. That's straight. That isn't. That isn't. So this shouldn't be there. So now we've got this again. Maybe because the line, please, thank you. I might have figured it out, maybe. I'm basically back here again. What if I... Oh, wait! That works. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. That fixed it. That looks a lot better. So, perspective-wise, it's going to look weird, but this is the idea, at least. At least.
Me and Kenzie are going for a walk. We've done the front garden.
Okay.
Sorry.
Have a good walk. And now my family are going for a walk. Now, here's the thing. Do I copy that over just to save me time? Or do I hope to God that this works out better? No, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do it all myself on this side. So I'll learn. I'll learn more about this one separately. I might actually be able to do this one in quicker time. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll find out. The line of the eyes. If I can try and make as straight as line as possible. That's how straight the top line is. So I should be adding a bit of meat to that side. And then getting rid of the rest of it. I don't think it needs to be like 1-to-1 accurate. Because down here... it's only off by like a 1 pixel. It's only off by like 1 pixel. Once again, asymmetry. Which may or may not just be me going, oh, no, can't be asked. And then there's me not really fixing anything when things go to shit. Just like what happened with this star here. But I guess, I could fuck around in a different type of a method of drawing this star. Like, I could do it, I could paint it, or, just use normal lines. Like, it looked fine here, but then it kind of fell apart when I'm like, oh yeah, how do one do pixel art line? And then it became a jumbled piece of shit. Okay. Let's see just how fucked this is going to be. So from this line, like that portion exists. It could actually also go straight up as well, because it would line up with that line there, which would also make this plane here. And then this plane down here going into this plane. That would be the section. That one worked out. Yeah, that one's a lot better. So what did I do wrong on this one then? This one's fine. Why did this one take me so fucking long? And why does it still look like shit? Maybe because it's more angular. I have no idea. I have no idea. This one looks a bit too tall, this one looks a bit too wide, but at the end of the day, the star eyes, they're not meant to be the same. Well, I guess that shows you that I'm not using the symmetry tool. Documented research shows that see who does not use the symmetry tool. Reasons? Maybe because he can't find it. I'd say I can't find it. Yeah. Yeah, so they're the star eyes. There we go. We did it. Now to fix the line art. That's it. Now we're done. That would basically be that would basically be the idea of the star eyes. And next to the Kryla. You'd have the same idea. I don't usually add shadow to these ones, but I want to make the star eyes look really nice. So actually, what I'll do now is I'm actually gonna go back in. I'm actually gonna start adding in the white outline. I want to do this now before I go in and anything else in. Actually, need this so I can see. We are masking in the details so it can be seen on light backgrounds because people use it. So I'm gonna have to make it for them. Actually, no. I just like the light background makes it look nice. The white outer line makes it look like a sticker. I've already mentioned my thoughts on this kind of idea. Like these would be great stickers later on if I decide to go that far with them. Really nice. Really nice. Look at that. Oh, shit. There we go. There's a little block up here on the colour layer. I'm just gonna... There we go. Right. It's gonna go back into the lines now. And I want to just thicken the lines a little bit more. Also, the colour of the liner is different to the hair, but I want to try one colour this time. You'll know what it is. It's so subtle. Yeah, before it was because I was using black. Since it's a very dark version of purple, I think it will look nicer just because it's blending itself together to create a nice sort of shape. At least I'm assuming. Maybe, I don't know. I do really like this. Looks really nice. Yeah, look at that. The asymmetry I do like of the hair. Yeah, that looks really nice. And if I zoom down, yeah, put that next to the cry laugh as well, and the idea kind of has a bit more sense to it. Yeah, I like that. There you got this one. Just a bit too confusing to me. Right. Yeah, that one's nice. I like that one. Right. Any extras that I want to add to this? Some shine. That's what I'd like to do. Right. So I'm going to go into colour. And what I want to do is I just want to take the blue. I'm going to go up to a bit of blue. Keep it light. I want to use the airbrush now. See how that looks. I like it, but I'm gonna stick with just gonna stick with blue. Hmm. I like it. But I feel like I need to go a bit more deeper. I need to go into green. Need to go into green.
Nah.
Okay. So let's go for something a bit more like dashing. Something like that. I've seen it somewhere where they've just put lines over it. Like, I don't want to, like, part of me does want to be like, okay, here's the highlight. Blah. But you're not going to see it. I want you to see this part. Unless I want to do it with a highlight instead. But no. I'm going to do it with the hard brush. Yeah. It's not correct. Well, what... Like, I know what correct is. There we go. Nice. That would literally be it. That would be the star eyes. That would be it. There we go. Ugh. Let's actually blend it. I want to see what happens if I blend it. You wouldn't notice. Okay. Save that. Anything else I'd add? Nah, that should be fine. Liquor, yeah, there would have been more to it, but I like the intention of it being simple. You know what it's for. Krylaf is still my favourite because of the use of a lot of colours, but to be honest, I kind of added the faces in afterwards. And then the Star Eyes, I feel like would be in the middle. But I guess depending on if I wanted to go for something a bit more different on each, there's nothing else I'd add to this. Unless I want to go in with the shadow. We can just go for something a bit darker. Nah, it looks weird. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm exploding right now. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Doing small changes of gradients right now. Yeah, okay. That would be Star Eyes then. Oh yeah, I added stars around it as well, actually. Nah, should be fine. You'd get the idea by what I'm going for. Cool. Okay. Yeah. We're going to export it. Wait. Cancel background. There you go. Now we can do it. Star Eyes. That looks nice. Lovely. Okay. It's done. Star Eyes emote is complete. Right. I gonna see how it looks on the emotes lineup. I want to see how it looks in the emote lineup. So 10k bit tier emote. We're gonna take the finished file of the Star Eyes. I'm looking at all the other emotes that I've done that would go in the lineup of me looking like some weird grey cube thing, and I really like that it comes together. I like that I've done that, and I also kind of like the emotes I've done so far for Lucia. Also looking quite nice as well for the sake of consistency. I do like that those have all come out. They've all come out quite well. But yeah, Star Eyes, Auto. What? Oh, things keep falling off my desk. I'm gonna need to clean this. What I'm gonna need to do. There we go. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to move a lot of this stuff off of here because a lot of it's been kicked off. I'm using a keyboard tray as a pseudo drawer, and everything is falling behind it. It works. Would a drawer be better? I don't know. I'd add a wall to the back of this if I wanted to. Right. Here you go, people. This is it. I like how it looks from just the size of it. That's nice. Okay. So this and on the preview on light theme as well looks pretty good as well, and the dark theme also allows it to be masked on its own theme so you can see it. So yeah, so it's called Sihu cap sensitive Star Eyes, all lowercase, at least this time. Sihu Star Eyes. Upload. Thank you. Now that has to be approved. I have to wait. I have to wait for that now, but that's all the bit tier emote slots filled for now. Now I just need someone to throw money at me, and then there's more good ones to put in there. But at the moment I can't. But at least I have 3 now. So the bit tier emote section is done. You can see, you can't see, but at least the bit tier section, it's all filled out now. So now I've just got to get copped by a bunch of bits, and I can get another bit tier emote slot. Right. I am going to the toilet. I will be back soon. Door shut. Right. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze again. Wait. It's going. Okay. Right. It's getting cold in here. But I'm not shutting my window just yet. There's being cold, then there's being sweaty. I don't want to be sweaty. So I'll be slightly freezing. Right. I need to look for some reference. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to open up another file, 300, and I'm just going to put an A. Ooh, just going to put an A, FK here. Because I need to look for some reference. For the next one, I have another emote to now do. I can tick this one off. Where's my pen? There it is. I'm going to tick this. This one can now go underneath the rest. Lovely. Put that there. Right. Now. While you guys are here and I'm looking for the reference I'm looking for via Tumblr, no, via Reddit. You go to Reddit. Quickly check that I am. Yes, I am viewing my Clip Studio Paint because I do not want to show Reddit. Problematic place to be. So the fuck. Hold the fuck up. When he let her take a ride on his rocket ship, she's riding his I hate you, Reddit. Why? Fucking... Oh, god damn it. Why? Fuck you, Reddit. Fucking god damn it. I did not want it. I did not want that. I did not want that. Right, so the reference I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for a pair of feet. Luckily for me, I've got quite a bit of decent reference somewhere scattered on my saved section. The best part about Reddit is that there's no consequence of saving anything because, well, you know, I can save as many feet pics as I want. But what I was saying was, if I show you this, this was an emote that I wanted to do. This was an emote that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a dedicated heart emote for subscribers. Despite me already having this one, despite already having Lucia Lux, I had an idea to do, you know, the cute finger heart, but looking back at it now, I do like what I was going for, and I'll find another place for it because this looks really good, but it lacks consistency. That's the point why I don't want to use this. If I open up another file for you, I want to be a little bit more consistent with the sub emotes that I think would have a more funnier incentive to sub. Kind of like what I did with the Bank of Soul here. I like this. So I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do anything else specifically for the subscriber emotes. I just feel like if there's a way for me to add a feet spin on something, I want to go with that immediately because I know it's going to be worth it. So, in this instance, I want to go for something a bit more like this for a heart emote over this. Over this. That's why I want to do a cute feet heart shape of any sort. I just need to look for a reference for that. Just to fact check. I'd be fact checking it anyway, but I definitely know what I'm looking for. Just want a reference to go off of. Not gonna lie. I'm looking at one picture right now that I saved, and I definitely have more feet. I do have a lot of feet. I have another feet inspired emote that I want to do at some point. But animated. I need to get some. I need to get that going because I want to get right into some animated emotes. I've got ideas that I want to do. And aside for not entirely knowing animation, I would do so well to just have a go and start. The better way is just to have a reason, which the reason would be because I want to do animated emotes. The other half of the emotes that Twitch gives you as an affiliate are animated. So I need to I need to add the rest of that. Anyway, yeah. I think I've got something I can use. But if not, I can flummox it a little bit. I passed it, didn't I? Where did it go? I can't find the reference I accidentally went to. There it is. There we go. Keep that up, but I might not need it. Righty-tighty. I'm going to go back in and I want to grab the line art colour for this. And now I just deleted it. Oops. Right. This is the most files I've had open in Clip. That's 7. And they all have a reason to be here. Right. I've got my other emote here. And depending on how I do it, I've got a second one as well that's just a bit, you know, just a bit different. Right. I've got a bit more space as well. We're back up to 300 because this is going to be a nice one. And we're at the 2.5 hour mark, so let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So, hypothetically, make a bit of a shape here. Actually, let's start with a diamond shape. I'm going to start with a diamond shape. Make it a bit more narrow. Like that. I feel like the feet would be different because you know it's a heart, but I might change it up. We're trying to exaggerate the shape a little. Yeah, so we'll start with that as a shape. That's the shape I'm starting with. Right. So on one side, we've got the heel. Get my reference. So there's that shape going up. We're going to make this look a bit more nicer as well. The heel's going to be nice and big as well. We'll make that look a bit nicer as well. We can fuck around and find out for sure because I've got the space for it. Right. Have that be the part of the big toe. That's the shape right there. That's a whole contour actually. Because then the toes would start here. Something like that. What the reference I have on the post-it note here has it holding the heart. I might work around that. It depends actually on what I think, but we'll just find out. We'll find out. It's worth finding out somehow. I've got all the time in the world today. Wrong tool. I've got all the bloody time in the world right now. Carve in that shape, but the big toe, I'm going to have it be a bit more squished up like that. Flip it. To be honest, one thing about Lucia, and yes, this is once again Lucia's feetsies. One thing about Lucia's feetsies as well is that they're meant to be long. Like, they're meant to be long and slender. Like that's the idea about her feet as well. Like they're meant to be, you know, nice and slender. They're meant to be nice and slender. So it's always worth my time to try and add in a bit of shape to most of it. Let me get rid of all this. I don't need any of this. ooh, the reference of this foot I've got has it curve in, and the toe would basically be locked behind that foot there. And it would be a bit more rounded off. I want it to be nice and angular, kind of like that. So this is where we find the overlaps, everyone. If there's no overlaps, then what's the point? We need to make it look nice, after all. In some way, at least. Is the bit where I zoom out and go, oh yeah, what the fuck is that? Feet looking a little bit flat. Unless the intention now is to bring that foot back in and have it be a little bit more fat at the bottom, like that. Line that up or bring it down here. I feel like I'm going for something a bit more like up close, like the foot would be down here. That's what the toes are giving. That's the impression of the toes right now. That, or they're looking a bit too... Let's make these a little bit bigger. Well, I guess the shape's a little bit more flatter now that I think about it. Because this bit... Oh, come on. Give me the right tool. Thank you. Because the shape here actually kind of comes off a little bit more like center like that. That would be the that would be the shape there. That would be the better shape if I wanted to try and make it a bit more, you know, accurate to the perspective I've gone for. I could do something like that actually. Not sure. perspective of the foot. Oh, wrong tool. Perspective of the foot would be like here, here, and up there. That would be the bridge. Make sure it'd be lined up like that. It'll be. Nah, I'm not a fan. The angle I'm going for is fine. The toes are just a little bit too. The big toe's fine. Right, let's take the reference away. Mary, sub tier 1. Thank you, Mary, for subbing for the 2nd month. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the 2nd month. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. As a sub, you will get access to lovely tips like this. And like and like this, and soon, well, not this one. I'm not a fan of this one, but this one is another emote in the works that you will be able to use at some point in the future. This one is another feet-styled sub emote which incorporates a heart in the center of the feet, making a heart shape of the foot. I'm just working on that now. How are things? I'm doing all right. Work was tiring, but I'm glad it's done for the next 3 days. Did a bit of study today. Got back to that because I've got stuff I want to do. I've got stuff I need to do for my mentor. So I started that today, and I spent about 40 minutes overthinking everything that I started, and thought, yeah, I know where I need to be with this, but I'm making no sense. But with a mentor, they're gonna tell you what's wrong, so you're not gonna try and make it right. You're just gonna see what they say and learn from them. Gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. Like, someone's gonna tell me where to go. I don't need to. So that's the idea right now. But other than that, it's been fine. But I'm glad to be back doing more stuff. Doing a pair of feet. Because my life demands it, or else I cease to exist. If I can't do the feet, then I cease to exist. But yeah, hope you've been doing all right, Mary. How are things with you? Let's get rid of this line. This line's useless. Oh yeah, I forgot. This fucking thing's on. You turn this... It's just... Oh, that looks nice from a distance. This is going to look really good. What I want to do is I kind of want to bunch all this up into like a 3D space. So this is going to be a little bit up. I want these to be bunched up a bit more, because what I had before looked like it was going towards you, and it technically is. But what I want to do is I want it upwards. So I want it to be, let's say, here. I kind of want it to be sort of like a straight down like that. I want it to be like that. What I had before was like this. Same, it was the idea, but I want it to be flat and then straight down. So it's sort of like that sort of shape. And then the toe would be down here. Like, that would be the idea, at least. That's what I'm trying to go for. That overlap is annoying, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then I can... Ooh, yes. I like the overlap there. The overlap there is nice. Yes. Add variety to your toes, or I will kill you. That looks actually a lot better. That's a lot better. That's exactly what I'm going for. That's exactly what I'm going for here. That's a lot better. Cool. Right, let's see. Things are pretty okay. Having kind of a shitty day, but other than that, it's been fine. Work is just stressful. Yeah, I get that. Like, we were hit with a heat wave for the weekend, and it was the worst time to come back to work as well. Like, I was in all day Saturday, and the weather was hot as hell. Like, it really sucked. And, all that, just to get to the end of the shift, and some of my workmates started having a row. Fuck knows, really, but I was hearing this and I was like, we've done so well all day. And I'm listening to this and I'm like, please shut the fuck up. That's just literally how it is in the kitchen. But I'm listening to this and I'm like, oh my god, please. So, at the end of it, it was just the heat. The heat just got to us, and everyone just started going mad. And we didn't get out that late, but we ended up getting a lot done in a small part of in a small section of the time, in a small section of time. So it felt like forever, but we were out as usual, But that was a hot fucking day. It was funny as well, because I think it was last week. I think I might have talked about this, but like last week I came in for like 3 hours from a bunch of crap that was left from the morning, and apparently I was just given the morning tips on top because I ended up doing the work that was left for me in the afternoon. I would have come in and gotten nothing, because with kitchens, with kitchen and front of house staff, like we put it all in a pool and then share it out between the morning and the afternoon, or in this case, the afternoon and the evening. And I would come in the evening and get nothing because it was quiet in the evening. So I would have gone home with no tips on the evening, but I ended up coming in doing a lot of the work from the afternoon. So I ended up just getting their tips as well. And to be honest, I thought, yeah, thanks. I mentioned it to my workmate the next day, and he was like, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. Like, yeah, you did a lot of work in a small part of the day. At the end of it, when a lot of the shit was busy, and it would have been mad if I came in, did all that, and got fucking nothing. But yeah, busy days for me as well. But it was hot. But the hottest, difficult day, Saturday. Sunday was. It rained Monday and Tuesday, and oh my god, to me that was bliss. To me was a day off. I was in a good mood yesterday when I went to work. I'm glad it went so well. And compared to the weekend as well, like, I couldn't be asked to do anything at all. I couldn't be asked at all. But work-wise, yeah, as a whole, nothing's changed. It's all good. And I'm glad I've got a few days off now. On the art side, I've already mentioned, I'm doing study for my mentor now. I started that after finishing my my main piece I was doing. Glad to get that one done as well. Really happy that came out. But now I'm doing studies. I've got other art stuff I want to do because art flight's in 2 months, and I want to be prepared this time. Other than that, I've got other things I want to do for Twitch. So when I'm streaming, I want to get to that. Maybe get to that banner above you. You know, you'd be looking at the feed right now. You'd be looking here. You go up and then you see the placeholder that I've got. I might get to that. I don't know. But as a whole, everything's been good. I've been alright. Shit's been good. Shit's been cracking. The toe's a bit too flatty. I'm gonna give it a bit more of a shape to it. But yeah, whenever you get a break, Mary, please get a break and relax. Go to bed. Have a nice sleep. Wake up the next day. Whole new day. Do it all again. It's a whole new day. That's all it is. A whole new day. Look at that big toe. That toe is pretty big. But this middle toe needs to be a little bit bigger. Where I wanna be. Living free. This toe is peng. This toe is peng. The ring toe. It is. It is peng. This toe right here, you gotta love it. It's my favourite toe of the whole foot. It does whatever the fuck it wants. Second favourite is the baby toe. Why? It's just so cute. It's just off the edge of the foot. Like, you've got this toe just doing whatever the hell it wants. And then, you know, the little baby toe's like, yeah! It's just out there doing whatever the fuck it wants. Like, if you're a degenerate like me that likes feet, you'd be seeing the baby toe going out fucking right angles and all that. Like, you'd be looking at you'd be looking at, let's say, the second foot here, spreading itself out. And then you got this toe going out fucking right angle. Like, what the fuck's going on? Two favourite toes. Those are my two favourite toes. I think this would be more of like a right angle. I'm definitely going to have to figure out what that shape is, but shouldn't be much. I've got randoms open. Forgot that I bought these sweets a few days ago. So now I have more sweets to eat. Yeah, look at this scrunchie. Right. So, the idea behind the shape of this foot is that I want it to give off more of like a heart shape. Depending on if I want to try and fit into a heart. The idea kind of applies. But simplifying, it's not to make a heart. It's to make a heart shape for foot, but it's also for me to try and make a heart shape in the middle, so I can straighten all this out. But now that shape's gone. I don't really want to do that if I know I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. Right, back to my reference. Nah. I like the shape I'm going for here. Unless I want to cut it off here. Nah, that looks weird. Nah, we'll keep it simple. Yum. Detail's great, but silhouette is better. Right. So, I'd copy the foot. But that's lazy. But I also want to change the toes. So, I'll be looking at my own feet as well. Just that's the shape. To some degree. At least. You wouldn't even know what the foot. You wouldn't even know the shape from the front. Right. So I need this line because this line was originally used for the other foot. We're going to take that. Use that line. Okay. Proportionally, the foot is going to have to look a little bit different, but I also could maybe exaggerate one foot and then start having the other foot, because because like I said, I could copy the other foot, which I might, but in this instance, I'm not going to, because what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make the same foot, but on the opposite side, and see how different I can do, and see how better I can make the shape. Huh. Either way, the shape of the foot I'd need to be the same, or else it would be a little bit off. But I guess the shape... Actually, no, let's keep it as one unit. I like that these are both connected in some way. It'd be weird if I tried to patch it up some way. Like I said, I wouldn't mind trying to make the feet the same, but not identical. Oh. Also, the random shape of the toes, I think, make the whole thing work out better. It's just a matter of finding the abstract shapes that make the foot look just weird, but also attractive. There's one foot I've seen where I'll show you here, where you've got, actually I'll use this silhouette line, where you've got the small toe basically folding over the toe, kind of like this, and then you've got the baby toe underneath. You've got not the baby toe, you've got the normal toe underneath. Maybe even, lining itself up a bit like that, and it would give off this like weird shape. So let me clean this up. Chat shat itself. Weird. I had internet. I had internet problems the other day. Not the other day. Today. For some weird reason. And I ended up... I thought... What the fuck is this happening to me? It works now. But like, it's the same thing a few days ago when I think I mentioned this, where apparently one of my USB ports doesn't want it to pick up the wire that's connected into my microphone, the controller I'm using. But it still works because I'm now using that port for my pen, for my XP pen, and it's fine. And I'm using the one that used to take up for the microphone, and it works. So I don't know what I need to fucking do to make this thing happy. I'm just like, what? It's just confusing me. Get rid of all this. Oh, no. That's an overlap. That section there. Actually, let's move this shape over a little bit. Because I'd like that to fold itself over. And have it like fold into itself. Yeah, look at that. Look at that random toe just chilling. That's the shit I want to do. Have it cover the big toe, and then have it connected in some sort of way like that. Oh, come on. There we go. This is where I want to try and connect them together in some sort of way, depending on if I want them to be together or have them spread out. I'll have them spread out, actually. But just to show that that is a possibility. Right. So, resize it. Also, I wouldn't mind putting rings on these toes. Note to self. Put rings on the toes. If I don't, then I failed as a human being. I failed as a foot lover. Right. So already I kind of like what I'm going for I already like what I'm going for with I already like what I'm going for with this foot. Looks better. It looks better than the foot I already did on this side. The curl is a lot more archy. Maybe a bit too fat on the heel. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to move the whole thing forward. Just to make it a bit more angular like that. Make it a bit more smaller. So yeah. More like this, I think would be very, very nice. Okay, back to this foot where I definitely want to take the toes and make them a little bit bigger. Try and redraw parts of the foot. I do like that this one is curling under, so I wanna bring that one back by making that look a bit more angular like that. And then I kind of like what I did with this foot here, but I need to use the right tool first. I want that to kind of stick out more. Straight lines are great. Shit, we're not there yet. Let me look at my reference again. Oh, my fucking wrist is going. Where is my reference? Okay. Toes are random, but that's fine. That's the point. I want them to look good on their own. Is it me or is this starting to freeze again? Okay. Stuff is going wrong. Disconnect that. Okay. Kind of back to normal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the bone structure. do, 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 do. Tootsies. I do like this spiky part. I want to try and keep that. That's the fat part at the ball of the foot. That's the line down going into the outer side of the foot, and then I want to add in a bit of a bulge. What is going on with my everything is going wrong. First my internet, and now my tablet. What is going on here? Something's happening. It'll be in my chat in a minute, because my chat's having some weird fucky wucky problems. Why is this happening all of a sudden? I'm gonna have to keep doing this, haven't I? I need my reference again. No, I want the toe to be different. It needs to be different. That's a turn right there, so that's a knuckle. So if I wanted to, the nail would actually be here, or here. I'll definitely figure out where the nails will go. Oh, I might even do it right now. But yeah, what I was saying before, little bump here, goes into the heel, heel, heel again, goes to that little bump, goes in, long part of the outer part of the foot, going into the fatty part of the heel. This is the part that I want to try and work out. That part can be separated into two. Then that can stay as one line. I guess this part doesn't matter because it technically be up here. Maybe have that line up with something. Let's say there. And then here. Wouldn't be there, but it would start curving it into itself there, and that would curve in, and then that would be the whole foot. There you go. There are the feetsies. To the best of my ability. Okay. Save that. I want to call this Lucia Soul Love. That's what it's called. That's what it's going to be called. I might even change to Soul Heart, but that's the pending name. I could totally add the ankle in. I actually would add the ankle in. Bring that up a little bit. Cause when you kiss me, the sky just seems to fall. I guess it's not a feeling after all. If I wanted to add the ankle in, the ankle would technically be here. Shape of the foot would be here. Go up. That's my reference again. Yeah. I'll add the legs in because I think it would look nice with it. Have a reason to add a have a reason to add a have a reason to add a an anklet. Add a heart anklet. So if I zoomed out on this theoretically, the ankles would be here. Zoom it out a little bit more. I want to put a bit more of the ankle in there. There we go. Okay. This is going to be very ambitious. So let's see what I can get done. And I might continue this another time. Give myself something to do Friday. Because I'm a little bit exhausted from today. It's already come up to 10 o'clock. So, see what we can do with the time we have. Okay. So, nails. I'm already thinking about there being like a nail here. Give it a long one as well. Then back here. Put Okay. Got this one. This one I want to be a little bit more off to the side. This one's going to be an interesting one because it's going to pop off the foot a little bit. Because I kind of want to show you what this foot would actually be trying to do. It's kind of like this. Not quite sure actually. Because it's not gonna go straight down. Possibly gonna need a bit more work on what this foot's meant to be doing. Unless what's the reference saying? And underneath we can do a cute little one. Over here. What have I got left now? I'm out of sweets. It's almost 11 o'clock. My head hurts and I'm like eating. Right, we're gonna get the sketch done, and then I'm gonna possibly leave it there. I did leave it a bit late, but what I've got here, it's gonna need more time, especially me needing to be there. That would be the bulk of it. That would be the bulk of the information. Yeah, that would be the bulk of the information. So that would be the, say, souls. Let's put an anklet. I'm going to put an anklet on her. I'm going to put an anklet on her. Nice, nice little anklet. And I'll do something. I'll do something a bit more. I'll do something a bit more interesting. Heart pendant. It's broken. Be weird if she wore both, but I feel like it would work for this idea. Bless me. Did it on the same layer? I did it on the same layer. Well, this won't be for heart then. And if I make it noticeable. So, if you zoomed in on that, and, you know, if you think of that, but it was finished, would you sub to see who? There's still a lot to do on it, though. But I'm a bit knackered. So, I could either work on this in my off time and maybe have it done for you all for Friday, and possibly have it improved by then. That's a possibility. Or I wait till Friday and have something to do. I don't know. But, you know, approval-wise on the other emote that I've done today, I wouldn't mind actually getting this one done and then give it a day to be approved. So Friday, what I've worked on today can be accessible. So at least, you know, they can be in use through the next weekend when I'm not streaming. So I'll work on this in my own time and get it done for you. Right, yeah. That's what I'm going to do for now then. I'm going to save this. And I'm going to keep all these tabs open because I'll be needing them. But I'll add another tab to it. So yeah, I wanted to say to everyone, thank you for being here for this piece. Thank you for being here in the making of this piece. Thanks for all the love that I've already got from Instagram and Pixiv and Twitter and Tumblr and all that. Thanks to anyone that's seen this. If anyone wants to go like it, do it. I've put my YouTube in the bottom so you can see the time lapse of this on a community post. That takes you to my Pixiv, and then the Pixiv can take you to I think Tumblr or Twitter, maybe both. Go like it in all the places. But thank you to everyone that was here for the long journey of this piece. This took fucking forever, but I'm glad it's done because I can now move to other things. Other things, like come on, you're almost there. Yeah, stuff like this one when it loads. Please load. Thank you. Like this one. Yeah. I started this one a good few times ago. And I want to give it a second shot. This was a piece for Annie. And I never finished it because I had no idea what I was doing. I still might know. I still might not know what I'm doing. But I really did like the intention of this piece. But yeah, as a whole, I will get back to this. I will get back to you Friday with anything else. But the next full length piece I spend, fuck knows how much time, will be this one. This was an old piece I never finished, and I want to get back to it and try and again, hopefully from a few steps before, and do a better job at figuring out what to do with it. I was quite happy with this before, and there was some bits that I missed that could have made this easier. On top of that, this one was a confusing mess that I never could figure out how to do. I changed this about 4 times. And it took me 5 weeks to just say, fuck it. I'm not happy with it, so I left it. But as a whole, this will be the next piece that I want to continue. From Friday, possibly. This one I definitely wouldn't want to leave unfinished. This is the next one that I want to focus on. So stay tuned for whatever the fuck this will be, because I have a lot of plans for this one. I just need to actually plan this one and then try again. Other than that, thank you for the support on this piece. I really appreciate it. And I will tell you all about the progress on this when I get back to you on Friday. Other than that, thank you to Andro Unique for being here for a bit. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Mary, for coming back and subbing for the second month. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If possible, I don't know if you can. I really need to check this. But there should be indications of 2-month sub badge. I don't know. I have no idea, so I'm just going to have to find out later down the line why that's not happening. If not, it might even matter, but I don't know. Thank you to anyone else as well that came in for a bit and watched me paint this beautiful boy right here, because this is only a fraction of my power, and if you decide to stay long enough and find out what this place is truly about, you'll end up finding out that there's more in it for you that want it. As a whole, I appreciate you the most because you were adventurous and you found me and you were like, yes, I want a bit of that. Thank you for that. Anyway, I'm gonna go find some food to eat because I'm hungry, and then I'm. Plus, we're gonna watch some more fucking TV, I guess. I was watching a little bit of The Last Wish. I want to get back to that. Fucking Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. I need to finish that film. Might go do that while I wait for food to be cooked. Nice. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Thank you, everyone.